the Grand Connection, and we are so excited. We have two extraordinary speakers coming to speak tomorrow at the Grand Connection, and you have an opportunity to hear all about the power of publicity, how you can drive prospects and profits to your business. And the truth is, not a lot of us have very much experience or have been successful in creating powerful profitability through publicity. So we're really bringing you these expert speakers. We have Jill Lublin, who has spent over 25 years supporting small business to really understand that really doable tips and proven secrets on how you can get that media interested in you and your business. And we also have Ed Katz, who runs a very successful marketing and media consultancy from the United States. And he's obtained interviews for feature articles for his clients in New York Times, Wall Street Journal, Vanity Fair, as well as numerous television and radio spots. So if you're thinking of really expanding your visibility and your reach, tomorrow you want to be at the Grand Connection. Our event is from 11 a.m. Pacific until 1 p.m. Pacific. And you'll have opportunity to go through a number of breakout rooms, at least 3, to meet other businesses from around the world. Susan, do you want to share some of the elements we're going to focus on with publicity?
Well, I'm going to add in that you might be thinking, I don't need any publicity, or publicity is not for me. My business isn't big enough. But publicity is for everybody. And I have a marketing agency, New Earth Marketing, and I work with clients of all sizes. And it's the small ones who actually get the biggest bang for their buck from their PR campaigns. Sometimes they get picked up, by some big publication. It helps your credibility, and it gives you that awareness that, shows your brand and also builds a positive image that you can control by controlling the story when you do publicity. And it's low cost, which is phenomenal. The cost of PR, you can do it yourself. And that's what our speakers are going to talk to you about tomorrow, is how to do this yourself the right way so that you don't make mistakes. Because, sometimes you get there and, well, what am I going to do? What's the story? I don't have that angle. How do I find the hook? I don't know what's interesting. This is a way we can go into the breakout rooms. We're going to get some feedback from other people in the room, other businesses that are your peers. You can work together to get ideas and brainstorm what would make a good story. And then to talk about, when to post, when to do the stories. And Jill and Ed are there to ask questions. Oh my gosh, I've got a list of questions for them that, I'm going to let you go first to get your questions first. But if you don't ask them, I'm asking them, because I have so many questions about how to just fine tune my press releases. Carolyn and I have been working on a press release ourselves recently, our story of how we started the Grand Connection. And, we've gone through rounds of editing the press release. There's different templates, where do you start? And then where do you send them? How do you get it out there? And how do you get people interested in writing a story or publishing your story or calling you for an interview? So all of these things we're going to talk about tomorrow. And it's just something that I think, even if you haven't thought about it, maybe it's time to say, hey, this might be something for me or my clients. So I welcome you to come, and the breakouts are going to be phenomenal, because this is where we've got some really good questions that we're going to do. Our breakouts aren't just going in and introducing ourselves, which we do, little short introductions, but we're also going to talk about questions based on the talk so that we can learn more and dive deeper into the topic. Carolyn?
Yeah, exactly. And there really is an art and science to crafting a good press release. And what I'm excited about is both Ed and Jill are going to teach us the elements we need to know in really creating those critical steps to creating a publicity plan, but also a press release. So, if you think you can't do this, that is not true. They're going to show us really meaningful, doable steps that we can all do, and really to create the simple strategies to help you go from being unknown to being newsworthy. Because we all want to create more exposure and visibility and be able to tell our story and create that interest from the media. And they're going to show us how to do that. So honestly, it's from 11 a.m. Pacific until 1 p.m. And it's at thegrandconnection.ca. It's free. So, come and learn with us. We call it Edu Networking. Come and learn with us and from us, as well as meet some really great folks from around the world that are really about grand giving. We're really about supporting each other to level up and increase our success in our businesses. So we hope that you can make it tomorrow, and we welcome you to attend our Grand Connection event on the power of publicity to drive prospects and profits. Thank you.
See you tomorrow.